And just as we were starting to feel as if life was somewhat back to normal, the Delta variant threatening to bring back COVID protocols into our everyday lives. News 8 political reporter Rick Albin spoke with Governor Whitmer one-on-one today about the ongoing concerns. Rick.
Brian, it would have been hard to imagine that when the first cases of COVID were announced here in the state, we would still be dealing with a pandemic nearly 17 months later. Still, here we are. With the variant spreading rapidly across the country and here in Michigan, I talked to the governor about the fatigue that so many are feeling. Governor, it was March 10th of 2020 when you announced the first cases of COVID in the state of Michigan. It's almost August 10th of 2021, and we're now starting to see a resurgence because of the variant. How concerned are you that this prolonged period of pandemic is having an effect on the economy, which you've spoken at length about, but just on people in general now, as many of us are being asked to wear masks again in certain situations?
That's right. We're all exhausted. I am concerned about it. I mean, we have done a lot of incredible work over the course of the last year and a half. It has taken a toll. It has been incredibly stressful for every one of us in different ways. And yet, we know we're not quite done with COVID-19, and that's why availing yourself of the vaccine, right? It is an incredible miracle of modern science that we've got a number of vaccines that are free, they are safe, they are effective. As we see this new surge happening, 9.5 people out of 10 who are hospitalized or getting really sick are the unvaccinated. So today, we have this ability to get vaccinated. That's the most important thing any of us can do for our own personal health, but also for the health of our economy. Michigan right now is still considered one of the best places to do business in the nation. We're proud of that. We're going to continue working to get people back on their feet and to support small business. But getting vaccinated is a critical way that each of us can play a role in that.
Last week, the governor told me she didn't anticipate more pandemic mandates, but she didn't rule it out. But there are moves on the part of some businesses and others to once again implement mask wearing. How has the messaging changed, and how hard is it to get people to go along after being told they could ditch the mask? Governor talks about that tonight at 6.
There's plenty of messaging, Rick. I think maybe people are looking for consistency.
Yeah, and I think that part of the answer is that even now, all these months later, Brian, we just continue to learn more about COVID, and that changes the messaging as the information changes.
Good point. Rick Albin, more at 6. Thank you.
You bet.